Hello, today I have a Neolock Inquisitor. I got this thing and it works pretty good. I checked some RAMs with this. I haven't used this other personality blade. Basically, you hook 12 volts to it. You put one of these blades in here, and then you can test whatever's programmed into this blade. So it's really nice. You know, you plug it in, turn it on, boom, and you can use the left, right, up, down, and arrows, and it'll change the display so you have different options to test different, to test different chips, whatever the blade has. I think they have one for PIAs, one for SRAM. This one's for Space Invaders style RAM. Then they have one for DRAM and one for I can't remember. There's like 5 of them total. I have 2 because these are RAMs I use quite a bit. I have the others on order, but I haven't had them yet. Well, one thing that bothered me about this was, these were just sitting on little rubber feet, and there's no protection for this at all. I mean, it's just out in the open, no case at all. I don't particularly like, I think they put these little round things here to give you a place to grab it, to pull them out or push them in, but I didn't like that. So I decided to print cases for this. And then I'd heard on the KLOV forums that there was a box that you could print for this, which is pretty cool too. So I printed one, and I like it. It's got a couple things that you have to, well, when these buttons and whatnot, you have to work on them to get them to actually push up and down and actuate these correctly, and that's fine. But I didn't find any blade covers for these at all, so I designed a little cover, basically a little snap-on cover that clicks on top. It mates with this, and I put a little groove in there because I had no way to put an indent on the inside. So basically you just put the blade in, pop it in, and you pop it in just like an old game cartridge. So I thought that would be a cool thing to have, and to protect these a little better. So it fits in flush. The 2 holes, one hole lets you read what the card is, and the other one you get to see the LED come through. I guess if you built these with this in mind, you could raise up the LED so you could see it a little better, but you don't have any problem really seeing them. So these just snap together. Let's see, put that there. There we go. Nice little blade. And now you can grab it anywhere. It just pops in, pops out. And I've got one for each one. I've ordered them all because I don't know if the LEDs are the same. I think one of them has the LED in a different side. So, I'll probably make these STLs available for people. And you can print them however you want, whatever color you want. And I'll probably print them up also and have them available on the website. Just Inquisitor blade covers. And they seem to work pretty good. So it's kind of cool. So this box, basically, you have 5 buttons and an on-off switch, which is what the same thing you've got here. They did a fairly good job putting this box together. It works right off the bat. I know it's quite expensive to have things 3D printed unless you have your own printer. It's got a little hole in it for here. And then you just turn this upside down. It sits in here. before you box it up, you kind of want to make sure that these all work. And this is the on-off switch. I wish it would have been marked, maybe with a dash, you know, dash and a 0 next to it or something, but it's not. I may come up with another box that basically the same, just with some other markings that, you know, are helpful and snaps together. This particular one has to screw together. There we go. And we just add our screws. They're number 4, I guess type A machine screws is what they call them. But they work really well for this. And I like the idea of using screws on this. It's easy to take apart. Snappable is okay too. You know, I did a different box for a logic comparator, and that one snaps together also. I kind of like it, just because you can. It's easier. You don't need extra fasteners. You don't have to thread anything. You don't have to force. You know, the first time you put these in, you got to basically make your own threads. But if it's snappable, it just clicks in. So it takes a couple hours to print these. I think the STL, just in this resolution, this is 2 millimeters per layer. Let's see, got to back those off. So if you put one of these together and it's kind of like, you know, it rocks from side to side. You can undo the screws. That's kind of nice. But I think I'm going to get 4 pads that go on there. You know, little rubber pads. Put them in here so that it's nice and sturdy. But once it's together, it's a really nice installation. You know, these they pop in. You don't have to worry about you're touching the electronics or you're going to ruin anything. You know, it's kind of a pain when you have to put your hands on the components on the board, on the bare board. You know, I understand why they did that. It's cheaper and you don't have to make a case, but, you know, these are nice. And as you can see, I don't know if you can read it there, but you can read through here that this is the SRAM blade, and this one is the 9060 DRAM blade and the SRAM blades, and those are the 2 I have right now. But anyway, just thought I'd show this little video on these Inquisitors, show you how they go together. If I have time, I'll just build another box that clicks together like this, and you know, it'll be a lot. It won't be any easier, but well, it will be easier. Let me say that again. If I have time, I'll build another box, you know, similar to this. I really like, you know, the idea of the buttons. This one keeps getting stuck for some reason, so I'll have to adjust that. Go in and shave the hole, or something's catching there. But these ones, this one clicks, catches. I don't know why. And then the on-off switch. It's a really nice little unit, and I've used it on some RAM, and so far so good. You know, I've tested it on some 2114s that I wasn't sure if they were good or bad. Pulled them out of a board here just the other day, and this came in. I said, oh, that's a perfect thing to test them with. I've got a bunch of 6116s to test, and some other SRAM, and this will be a nice addition to my tools. All right, well, if you have any questions, you know, leave them in the comments. If you like this kind of content, you know, hit the like button for me, okay? We really appreciate you watching, and you have a great day. Thank you.